Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Today, it's the opener of a new NFL season between the Seattle Seahawks and our home team. Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And we are underway from Brooklyn. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And early, how do you do right there as they're going to bury him in the backfield? Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness. He's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
The opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Play action. It's Jackson. And that nearly an interception here on its opening drive, but he gets a reprieve. It's 3rd down.
Even the greats in this game, and he certainly qualifies as one of them, they're going to have trouble if they continue to throw into double coverage.
He better be careful. Throwing into too much double coverage might have a couple of them picked off. Three and out, a real danger here on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 12. Off the play fake, here's Jackson. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
This team's still
A big boot that time, 57 yards the official distance. And it'll be Seattle football as they take over deep in their own territory. On 1st and 10, Prescott. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
How about the challenge we're seeing here in this game early? Man coverage against some fleet receivers. That time, the defense won.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. One of the Jets sweep as Prescott backs it forward. And the stiff arm made it a pretty little run. Not a huge gain, but a nice chunk of yardage.
And that's something you have to get ready for defensively, because in today's NFL, teams will use their wide receivers on jet sweeps, end arounds. They'll move it back in the backfield and make them running backs. Partner, this was much more of a tap pass, but effective nonetheless.
And I think both guys love it. If you're a quarterback, it's an easy completion. If you're a wide receiver, you get the easy reception and also a chance to try to make a play with your feet. Now Prescott. And this one complete to Smith. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. That'll pick up the 1st down for Seattle on a gain of 18. And again, it's Prescott. He sets to fire deep. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. It's a big play there for Seattle. 59 yards. But Dak Prescott, probably not the first name you think of in terms of strongest arms in the NFL, but he showed it off there.
And we often talk about hang time for punts, but in this case, we should probably calculate the hang time on that throw because that one hung up there for a long time and managed to keep going and going until it found its target.
And he gets it a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4. And the final number on next-gen stats, how about this? 71 yards through the air. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
Throw left side, there's Schwartz with it. Touchdown, Seahawks. Anthony Schwartz from 4 yards out. And the Seahawks are on the board here first in the season opener. An ideal start for them, really. You force the punt, and then you go down and score.
And you've got to see a fist pump on the sideline from the head coach, don't you? Because he's turned into his bench, and he's telling his team, this is how we prepare. Force the punt, go downfield and score. I told you guys, it's just like a boxer in the gym, preparing for the fight. Now we get to turn it all loose.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Did you eat that sandwich?
This fielded right at the goal line. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They went 3 and out on their first drive of the new season. Not an ideal beginning as they start drive number 2, 1st and 10. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop it behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Plays like we just saw there. That's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing in the line of scrimmage.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before it's taken down. 23 yards to pick up there.
I don't care who you put on him, he's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe need some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. They go play action with Jackson. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that's going to be incomplete.
Oh, it's coming.
Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Almost feels like anything you can do, we're going to try and match or do better. We've already seen one touchdown pass from the opposition. They tried to equal it on that throw.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Touchdown! Packers! Well, we've certainly seen this before, so no one can quite electrify a crowd like Lamar Jackson. And really don't know what else to say other than that was special right there.
I think you pretty much said it all, but I go back to what you said about electrifying the crowd. He's also electrifying us, and we're calling the game. This guy is simply sensational.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. From the 10. And all in all, a pretty solid return. You only got it to the 35. They'll mark it down officially at the 34. next drive, the Seahawks offense. They were successful last time finding the end zone on their opening drive of the season. And they'll get another shot here with a 1st and 10. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. He was brought down at the 45-yard line. They run again on 1st down. Cook will get this up to the 47 and brought down there.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know you're trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
On 2nd and 7, Prescott. He's going to launch this thing way down.
Oh!
It's caught at the 10. Touchdown. A big play there. 53 yards. And the Seahawks have taken the lead. Tucker now to add the point after. It's up and good, and it's 14-7 now here in the first quarter. 14 after 7. Justin Tucker set to kick off. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And it's a unit last drive that did it all on the ground, Charles.
And they controlled it from the interior. Big on big, right? Offensive line versus defensive line. But you know, in order to keep the football moving downfield, other people have to get involved as well. Your wide receivers, your tight ends, lead runners, anything that you have possible to get in front and keep the ball moving.
And the defense may be looking out for a pass coming up. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line. Give him 10 there. Good enough for a Packer 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line. Jackson now.
Throw that bitch,
He's taken down by the Seahawks defense. And Daniil Hunter, he's the one who gets in there and brings him down to the ground. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. Jackson from the shotgun. And they'll go deep for Cruz. And double coverage, and it's intercepted.
Dude, too many goons out there. Please give him shot, dude.
And the Seahawks are going to take possession of the football. They set themselves behind the chains, trying to get it all back in one play and impact them.
Didn't it feel like a pitcher working his way into a 3-0 count, right? You're behind. What do your coaches always tell you? Get it back one pitch at a time.
Oh, shit,
in this case, they tried to
wow.
get it right away, and it didn't.
Wow.
And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. 3 touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Seahawks are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
That's too old.
It's good, and it is now 21-7.
You've been seeing it for a year. You've been send me some money. Send me some money to come. Send me some money to come. Send me some money. You too cute. You too cute. You too cute to be bad. You too cute to be tough. Let me see them lips again. That's all you talking about. You think I'm playing? All right. Keep that. Say y'all, come back and clean. Say y'all, pop, shoot the phone. Hey, you keep playing on the internet, bro. Pop, shoot the gun.
Offense ready to get their next drive underway. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive in particular. If they can bounce back at the quarterback position after throwing their first. And that's caught inside the 30. And they're going to move down inside the 20. Barely time to catch our breath. There's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. Play action. Now Jackson.
Oh my God, bro. This nigga waited so long to cut. These receivers ass, bro. I'm quitting 3rd quarter, bitch. This season. I don't even play this whole game. I'm straight.
Whether it's him personally or just the offensive game plan, I think this defense is reading something out there, and they're holding it.
No time for the fucker.
Following the interception,
This shit.
Prescott.
Look at this shit.
That one complete down the field to Smith. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down.
Everything is
Pick up there, 26 yards. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Now Cook running right.
Everything he could, bro.
And he's got this one just across midfield to the 49. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
And there we saw one
gotta switch some shit up.
run down because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. Here's Cook again.
Look at this shit.
And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard
Yeah,
line.
basically.
4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
Muscle damage has been done through the
Okay,
air.
we trust him, that's for sure.
With passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
Now here comes Ayuk on the jet sweep.
This pussy ass.
Justin Reed, the safety, made the tackle.
Let's just make this one succinct. Nice job there. All the guys on defense diagnosing the jet sweep.
Go back to that play that got me in the end
Here
zone.
for 2nd and 5.
Fuck.
Prescott to throw it.
This nigga fuck my defense. That's crazy.
And this is going to result in another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Packers 21. 19 yards the pickup there. Move the chains. Now this offense in mid-season form here in the opener. It's 1st and 10. They'll send a receiver here in motion right. 1st down, here's the run with Cook. And they're going to stop it right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. If this defense wants to stay in this ballgame, they've got to start ending some drives. That helps.
And they have to look ahead at what they expect the offense to do. And right now with that lead, that's run the football. So you don't just stack the line of scrimmage. You have to get upfield and try and make some plays in their backfield.
What's wrong with this defense? Why are you so like all over the place?
This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard. To throw is Prescott. Right back to Cook for another completion. And the Seahawks are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the 1st down.
A chance to really cap off a big 1st half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Throwing, Prescott.
Oh my God.
Touchdown, Seattle. Dak
I just don't understand his defense. Oh, he got caught in his own man. This Packers team is the worst. Tanking again. You gotta tank again, dog. This team's trash. Pussy ass fucking commissioner gonna fucking send the shit of fucking. Who does that, man? Fucking little ass kid commissioner, man. Shit crazy, bro.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This take it in at the goal line. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15.
What that play I fucking scored at? You know, that's all I fucking got in this team. That shit went. There you go.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls that work. Now, they've got to build another drive and find the turnover the play did on the last one.
Max Crosby, the one who got in there for the
stop.
Maybe I'm wrong, but it looked like even if he had opted to keep that, I don't think there was going to be much to gain.
Seemed like it was perfectly defense, and know what they say. Those guys on the other side, they get paid too.
Rifle one deep left side. It's caught inside the 25. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line. They go play action now. Jackson.
Oh, man, I did not get out of it.
Anywhere to go with it, and he goes down.
Ridiculous.
The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. After the sack on first down, Jackson.
Oh my God, that shit closed out so quick. Oh
my Jesus. Called for by the offense as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in.
Good God. Oh, gee, bro. Why is hell in the fucking game, dog? Sorry, yeah.
So 2 plays with only negative yardage to show, and now it's 3rd and 16. Here's Jackson. He's got his man, Valdes-Scantling, and he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Marquez Valdes-Scantling as the first half is winding down. And the Packers are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Matt LaFleur tells the offense stay out there, go for 2. Jackson here is going to look to throw, and he's got it for the 2-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Pulls it in at the 13. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. At their own 37-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And with decent starting field position, there may be only a couple completions away from field goal range.
You.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Justin Reed. And the Packers are going to get the football here as the ball comes out to the 20. Well, Charles, they're so close to halftime reception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So we've reached halftime here on our opening weekend. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, and we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Garden, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. We'll see if week one fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. On did the kicking team get it? Yes. The onside kick works like a charm. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. Jackson.
Oh.
Quick throw, knocked away, and incomplete.
Textbook coverage right there. Played the ball, never lost sight of where it was headed, and stayed in perfect position to make a play on it. Able to keep the receiver and the quarterback in his sight lines.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Now it's Jackson. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. He holds it in. Valdez-Scantling for the Packers touchdown. A great effort there. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Packers come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. They'll try and throw for it. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion in the end zone. And that cuts the lead a bit further. A 5-point game now as here comes the kickoff. Brandon Ayuk now from his end zone. And no Allen to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a one-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a one-score game, they know this is where you need to...
Oh, that's in the double coverage and intercepted. Picked up by Justin Reed. And the Packers are going to have it here just past the 25. So, my goodness, I would have thought this possible not too long ago. But that turnover there means we have a game again.
Yeah, it's been a completely different team here in the second half. I just wonder on the other side of the field, where the starters telling the backups, get ready, you're going to get some playing time. And now guess what? Oh, they didn't cut the tape off of their wrists and ankles. They've got to go back out there and play.
And not a whole lot there, maybe a yard to the 27.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime means had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
On 2nd and 9, Jackson. They'll find Paris Campbell. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them, and these guys have been taking advantage so far.
So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10.
Trash-ass wide receivers, man. We're doing this still.
From the gun, it's Jackson.
Just give me Lamar, baby. I'm going to show you what to do.
That's complete. And he's out of bounds.
Give me Lamar, man. I'll show y'all how to do
Big
this.
play on the catch and run, covering 34 yards.
I think this defense was still trying to recover from that last play, so you wonder if they were ready for this one. You have to imagine their defensive coaches are yelling at them to get focused, because if they don't, more plays like that will result in giving up points.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And this play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back to the 15. Called it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
Well, that's the big drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to the big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13.
Come on. Who the fuck can be, bro? Why you?
To throws Jackson.
No.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Micah Hyde. And the Seahawks are going to take
I knew having Campbell in the game was going to fuck it up.
Take over at the 20-yard line.
Get another pick. Get another pick,
The
Reese.
Seahawks offense. This offense returning out there, and really before it even began, they threw the interception on the very first play.
And what that means is for all these guys, it's been a while since they've been out there going full speed, so they got to get everyone back out there, run a couple of your go-to plays, make sure you get your offense oiled up a little bit. They've got to be able to start fast, but they've got to be efficient as well.
Especially the quarterback. On 2nd and 7, Prescott. He'll fire this deep for Ayuk. And got his man complete. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10. But he's been doing this for a lot of years with the arm strength still there, and he showed it off on that one. Give the coach. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. They had the huge play last time. Here it is a much smaller gain of 2. They're looking at a 2nd and 8 now from the 10. Prescott now. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawks.
You know how to fuck up your defense.
Anthony Schwartz from 10 yards out. As his guys are able to extend their lead.
What part of fucking YouTube that
And it
is?
gives his
I
guys a
definitely missed that shit. Bro. Fuck up your defense. I can't find it, bitch. I look for it. These niggas know how to fuck up your defense. I just know plays. God damn.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Let's go, man.
And no effort to bring this one out.
We
It's a
got down
touchdown.
there fucking later.
Offense ready to get their next drive underway.
Let's get down there.
As this offense takes the field against CD, remember last drive they were moving the football, but then they threw that costly interception, so we'll see if they can right the ship here on this drive.
And doesn't that just sum up? We see it all the time, don't we? The defense goes from losing the battle to making a huge play and stealing the momentum. So you know they're riding high right now, and they're ready to challenge this offense and that quarterback one more time.
And we'll see if the offense is up for that challenge here as things start to get more interesting here in the second half.
Go get that bitch, please. Oh my God, what's wrong with
He's got it complete. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's second and 2. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first. Looked like a pretty smart decision that time to keep the football on quarterback.
It was, because you saw how the runner got swarmed. So you got to pull the ball from his arms, keep it yourself, and get what you can. And the most underrated player on this play is the running back, because even if he doesn't have the ball, he has to act like he does in order to attract the defense.
And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage, back at the 6. A loss of 2 there, second down.
Considering they've seen him have some big gains against him throughout this game, that's got to feel like a measure of revenge as they trap him behind the line of scrimmage for a loss.
Second and goal from the 6 this time. Now they'll pitch it out here. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up third down.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
They need to reverse the trend. The last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now it's third and goal. Now Jackson. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. Dominican Sue, one of the league's best for a long time, getting a sack there. So here's Greg Zuerlein now as he'll try for the field goal. This a 31-yard attempt. Zuerlein's kick is up and through, and that lead is back down to 9 now. So give him 3 on that drive, and normally you'd say we'll take it, but the way points have been flying around, it feels like a little bit of a letdown.
Yeah, you just have to wonder, are field goals going to be enough? Because as you pointed out, the way touchdowns have been scored, does kicking a field goal actually put you at a disadvantage the rest of the way?
I know they're down, but starting the third quarter there with the onside kick, what'd you think?
Well, I think that they're looking at it as we may not have as many possessions in this game as we want. There may be that sense and that feel, but they've got to go and make something happen. Steal possession, try and steal some points, and get themselves right back in a position to try and win the game.
Prescott on first down. He'll let this go deep for Sutton. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he did not reel it in. Second and 10, third quarter of the season opener. Cook up the gut. Not much there, maybe a couple as he's taken down at the 40. Not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Third down, it's Prescott. On the sideline, did he keep his feet in bounds? They say yes. Great job, both feet in, first down. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. First down, Prescott. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. Jonnu Smith, a 20-yard touchdown. And the Seahawks are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their fourth quarter lead. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this will be a return. It's a touchback. And they'll begin at the 25.
God. The
Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. When you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Now it's Jackson. That ball is caught. Marquez Valdes-Scantling. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down. Throwing is Jackson. And that will come up short. Low throw.
I'm not quite sure how to judge that one. Maybe didn't have enough legs underneath him. Mechanics might have been off. Maybe some fatigue. That one came up short.
Yeah, 4th quarter, maybe you do start to watch as the arm there, the leg's still there. This has been a tough game. Off the play fake. Here's Jackson looking for Campbell downfield.
This is going to be so slow.
Picked up by Jesse Bates. And the Seahawks are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They have to like the position that they are in. 4th quarter, 2-score lead, and now the ball back after the INT. And he is going to lose yardage here. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
On 2nd and 12, Prescott. He'll fire this deep for Ayuk. Incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. The Seahawks on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd down and 12. This one knocked down in the backfield. It's incomplete. Critical play in this football game because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. Fortunate to get that football back because trailing here in the 2nd half, last thing they needed was to lose the possession.
And the word I think of here is opportunity because it could have been lost there, their chance to score points. But the opportunity for the defense was to go ahead and really close this game down if they were able to get possession.
After the sack, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile. Here's Jackson to throw. That'll be caught by his tight end, Ian Thomas. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. Under 4 to play now. Clock running. 3rd down. Jackson. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that will be incomplete.
Of course, you drop it.
Fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Give him big credit for his coverage right there because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
Here we go. It's Jackson on 4th down. A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. The Packers unable to pick up the first. And the Seahawks will get the football back in outstanding field position. give running right. It's Cook. And he is going to lose yardage here. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage. Use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning. On 2nd and 11 now. Prescott, incomplete, right side to Cook. Down inside the 10. Touchdown, Seahawks. James Cook, 34 yards. And the Seahawks have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And the lead opens up now to 22 points.
Justin Tucker set to kick off.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And he'll just take a seat in the driver to get at the 25-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And whatever promise they showed in the preseason has not translated into week 1 because they have not been particularly competitive here. And it's caught inside the 25. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20. Jackson on 1st down. This is caught. And it's a Packers touchdown. From 21 yards away. And the Packers have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. The 4th quarter touchdown there, back to a 2-score game, but time is not their ally.
No, it's not, partner. They still have a pulse, but it's probably a little weak right now. A lot of things have to go right in these final 2 minutes plus for them. I think they have to be thinking onside kick here, and we know how difficult those are to recover.
And he's got it for the 2-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And they've got it. They recovered it. But hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. Well, CD, you understand. I mean, they're so eager trying to get back in this game here in the 4th quarter, but they touched that one a little too early before it went 10 yards.
Brandon, in such a high-stakes scenario, everyone's feeling the pressure on this play. The special teams coordinator, which one is he going to pick in terms of kicks? Can the kicker execute it? Can the team wait for 10 yards? So many variables.
Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. It's a big play there for Seattle. 47 yards. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. They've got it 1st and goal in a game that appears to have already been decided. They'll run with Cook. And this will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. Prescott here to throw. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. Brandon Ayuk from 3 yards out. And the Seahawks have made it a 3-score game now here in the 4th. Tucker with the extra point. And the lead down to 3 touchdowns at 21. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers you would have to think that's going to be something. He's got a man, complete. Touchdown, Packers. Marquez Valdez-Scantling with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns. And the Packers are able to cut into that deficit. And we didn't even get a chance to settle in for that drive. A quick strike of 75 yards, and they find the end zone.
Don't you get the sense that film study was behind this one, that they saw something that they thought they could take advantage of? The key is calling it in the right situation, knowing when it exists to go to it. They did exactly that. They've got to feel really good about what they did in advance of this game.
Just looking down at the sideline now, their defense is like, man, can you have strung that out just a few plays? Give us a break. Back out there.
Hey, man, get that water break and get on out there and play.
They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none.
Oh,
He'll fire this deep for Ayuk. And this is taken in at the 5. Touchdown. Brandon Ayuk. Already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Seahawks tack on another score as they have dominated this fourth quarter. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And the lead opens up now to 22 points. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
She just was sleeping.
From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. He's going to let it fly. He's got a man, complete. And they're going to get this down to about the 37. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. And that is incomplete. Oh, my goodness. He was in his own zip code, but somehow could not look it in. Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. Jackson now.
Oh, straight on this team.
And now here's another interception. And the Seahawks are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Throwing here, Prescott. They'll let this go deep for Sutton. And Prescott
straight on this goofy-ass team.
Picked by Jeff Okudah. And the Packers are going to take it near the 40. Their defense got him the football with an interception. They trot out there, Charles. First play, they give the football right back.
Brandon, I almost expect you to come in like an auctioneer. We got two. Do I hear 3? Remember, it was 2 in a row. Would we hit 3 in a row? Because these offenses, they got to be a little bit more careful as they go forward. These defenders, they're locked in and really focused.
They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
Jackson now on 2nd and 10. Now a desperation
bro.
deep downfield.
This nigga dropped 2
and their struggles continue here.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Here's Jackson. He's going to let it fly.
Wow.
And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
And Jackson throwing once more. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
To throw on 2nd and 10, Jackson. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock.
This has been a rough one to put it mildly for, but after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
One last shot for Jackson. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that will be incomplete. As time has run out on this football game. Well, CD, always a little extra excitement for week 1 in one of our early window games here.